Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 now. Today, got some more RTA for you guys. Ooh, actually, that is a really nice profile picture. I actually have no idea where that is from, but pretty nice scene there. I love it. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into this, see what we can do. I really want to try to use more MO Landy, or fight MO Landys, I guess, whatever comes first. I'm going to pick LRK as my first pick unit. Hopefully my opponent doesn't just snatch up MO Landy immediately. That's what everyone's been doing, but I don't think it is necessarily the best thing to do. She is probably better picked later in draft. She is just really strong commanding the tide, like controlling the tide of the fight. So for example here, right, A Ravi and MO Calric, I think it's a pretty good MO Landy pick right here. And let's go with Sharoon. She's very strong at dictating the pace of the match, because once Landy's picked, your opponent's probably going to be, you know, putting a lot of units like Rowana, Emma Bologna, Lionheart into their draft, but I don't think you should overcommit into Emma Landy. Emma Landy is one of those units where I think you can really benefit from just drafting like you normally would. Like, this guy's okay. One unit, Rowana, to counter the Landy, and the rest of his draft, you know, I mean, I know I picked her after he picked these two up here, but the rest of his draft, the Sea Lilius pick, pretty generic, pretty good, especially into Sharoon, who isn't really a cleanser. I think it'll be okay for my opponent here. Now, what I can do is go for something like... Ooh, what would I go for here, actually? I don't know. Now, the reason I say my opponent's draft is okay is mostly because they can always ban the Landy, and that's an option that a lot of people I don't think have considered. You can always ban Landy, and you're pretty much good to just do whatever you want, whatever you please. I'm gonna go for something like this. Yeah, let's go for something like this here, because what I could always do is ban the A Ravi. Yeah, I could just do that. And I think we're fine, because we can fight a Kawazu. I know, my units all have a lot of AoEs and shenanigans. All my units have AoEs, but I think this is okay. Like, you could just ban the threat, right? Kawazu can only nuke one unit here. So I think we're fine. Now, he gets Vigor buff immediately, so his Kawazu can definitely nuke anybody that he wants, but I can just try to focus his Kawazu down. He's gonna nuke somebody for free here, regardless, because that Sea Lilius with the Kawazu combo. He also gets an attack buff, so it's enough damage to just destroy everything. But let's see who he decides to go for. Probably Landy, I would say. But he could also go for LRK, or he can actually go for Vivian too. You know, he's gonna go for Vivian instead. Alright, that's fine. He's gonna nuke down the Vivian, and I guess at this point we just focus down this Kawazu here. So, get a little extra attack shenanigans. He is gonna pop, but, you know, his S3 doesn't get reset or anything. We should still be okay. And Sharoon can actually strip as well with her S2. Oof, look at that damage into the LRK. I don't like that at all. He could put a revive buff up, but he's probably going to play it. Yeah, just going to go for the S1 there. No reason to revive in that case. This is actually going to be pushing up his team quite a bit. At least we got rid of the barrier on his team, though. Alright, and he's just going to keep hitting the LRK while he has the chance before I get to S3. That way, he can deal as much damage as possible without resetting my LR Krau's S3s. But fortunately for me, I am on lifesteal, so I do get a bit of health back, and because he popped all his skills, we can use Sharoon to go and try to strip everything here. There we go, very nice. So speed down, Venom on the Kawazu. I think we might be okay. Might be okay. There's no guarantee here, because if my Landy can rip an S3, then we should be okay. But if we can't, if this Kawazu laps me, right? Because if his Kawazu takes a turn before my Landy can, then we're kind of screwed. Alright. And with this, let's go ahead and reset this Kawazu here. There we go, very nice. So now, we're in a pretty decent position. Landy should be able to go before this Kawazu. I know we still have the attack down. At least we got a crit damage buff from our Sharoon. He's going to provoke the Landy. Ooh, we do resist. That's kind of nice. I'll take a 15% here and there. Okay, he's going to go for the revive buff, which is more than fair here. That is the proper thing to do, because his Kawazu is about to get nuked. Let's go ahead and just keep resetting this Kawazu, though. There we go. And we get an attack buff from our Sharoon. This Sea Lilius is going to go ahead and put the Vigor buff up and strip my buffs here, replenishing the attack down on me, but that's fine. I'm just going to hope that we can do this. Oh, nice little counter. Nice little salvo. It's not going to do all that much damage, but... Oh, there we go. Nice Venoms on that Kawazu, too. He might be able to kill this LRK with an S1. Oh, he's just going to Soul Burn. Okay. He's going to take another turn. He's going to try to turn cycle his Kawazu. He needs to. He takes care of the LRK, but now he turn cycled out of his revive, so we're just going to finish him off. And I don't think the 3 support units afterwards can deal with the Landy here. Yeah, so there you go. Actually managing to stun this Rowana somehow. Seems like my opponent is going to play this out, but his counter it goes, but my Sharoon already has her skills up, so let's pop the S3. Let's get rid of all those buffs there. Decreasing all buff durations by 2 turns. Oh, the Cowrick actually resists, but I think my opponent still ends up conceding there. Very, very nice. I will definitely take that. It's a good Landy game, right? I think my opponent, again, kind of overcommits, right? You gotta look at your draft. The solo MO Kawazu, pretty good pick into both my units here, but he really didn't have the flexibility after he picked Sea Lilius as his 4th pick, because he had 3 supports and then 2 DPSs. I could always ban 1 DPS, because I had LRK for damage and I had 2 DPSs on my side, so there's really no way without a dedicated healer. Rowana is not really a dedicated healer. Something like Destino or Ruel would be more considered a dedicated healer. Rowana is more of a support unit that helps passively heal with her, well, passive. But if you had a dedicated healer, things might have been different. But in that case right there, definitely not the play. Lua's banned and Zio's banned. I kind of like this. Let's go for... I'm kind of liking LRK as a first pick here. It's pretty safe, because if they go Landy, we already have 1 unit that's already decent into her. So we'll stick with this and see how this works. MO Cowrick getting picked up after Sea Lilia, so this prevents me from, 1, using Cowrick, but 2, it also makes it so I can't really use Summer Luluka here, which kind of sucks, because I did want to use Summer Luluka some more. Alright, but with 2 of these units, Sharoon kind of struggles into Sea Lilius, though. That's the main issue. Sharoon's good into LRK, but horrible into Sea Lilius. What we could do is we could actually punish this guy for going a bit passive in his first few unit picks. We can go Landy, and then we can go Apoc Robbie. We'll just go for both of these juggernauts early on. And now he has to pick high damage targets. Now, Emma Bologna, pretty good into the Landy, but not great into Apoc Robbie. He can also pick Lionheart Sirmia, again, great into Landy, not great into Apoc Robbie. So there we go. Apoc Robbie is already situated really well in this fight here. And what we can do is we can actually go for Lethe. I think Lethe would be a pretty good pick into this team. Yeah, Lethe should be pretty good, because we can attack that Lionheart Sirmia with her and just nuke her off the face of the planet. And then we already have 3 damage dealers, so let's go for a cleanser of some sort. I think Destino would work quite well here. DJB could actually be okay too. Let's go for DJB. He doesn't really have the damage to deal with DJB if it's just Lionheart Sirmia. So let's go for it. And we can also barrier invert his Sea Lilius and his hand guy and his Rowana. So ban the Archdemon because it counters my entire team. DJB is gone, but that is fine. And we essentially get everything that we wanted here. So Lethe actually gets the defense buff, so let's give that defense buff to both of these units. LRK doesn't really need it right now. Put him in the back line, actually. I think this will be okay. keep our two heavy hitters alive. And LRK's on lifesteal too, so he should be able to survive decently well. He can only control one of my units here with his C. Lilius S2. So I'll see what he goes for. He's gonna probably, yep, there we go, controlling the Lethe, but here's the thing. Lethe being controlled doesn't really matter for me, because I wasn't gonna S3 at the start anyway. You want to S3 right before, you soul burn your S3 right before you want to nuke somebody. So we're gonna hold on to it, and use it to try to nuke that Lionheart Sirmia. Alright, let's put up the immunity buff on everybody. Lionheart Sirmia, without me dual attacking or anything like that, really doesn't get any value here. So we can get a lot of damage in. Ooh, Idol's Cheer on his Rowana. Do have to keep that in mind. He is going to try to just hit Lethe down, but Lethe is going to be very tough for his Lionheart to deal with because of how tanky she is. ML counter can go, and he can put an attack down on somebody again. He's just focusing down the Lethe, isn't he? That's quite alright. Let me go for the Lionheart here. Hopefully we don't get a salvo. Very good. My luck is actually working in my favor here. Usually I'm pretty bad with salvo procs lately. I've been playing a lot of matches off camera as well, trying to just climb a little bit, but hasn't been working out that well here. Ooh, there we go, Lionheart Sirmia coming up. Alright, let's see what happens. So what we can do here is, I'm not going to go for the S3, I'm just going to go for an S1. If Lethe dies, she dies, but let's go for this. So next turn, we can go for an S3 into an S2. If I S3'd him there, it doesn't do anything. Lionheart turn cycles out of all the debuffs anyway. Okay, there we go. We got a barrier. We're not going to take that much damage here. He can soul burn. Try to finish off that Lethe, but not going to make it. Let's just kind of soften up this Lionheart so that Lethe can do something. And honestly, worst comes to worst, we do have our APOC Ravi here to help us out. Oh, this might actually kill the Lethe, so let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. So Lethe does go down. Unfortunate, but that's alright. These omens don't go away, and my APOC Ravi now doesn't have an attack down anymore, so that's pretty good. Let's keep hitting this Lionheart, because she is getting really low. If we take down the Lionheart, we pretty much just win this. So Rowana's gonna go ahead and heal, put up a little barrier. And we just wait. Now, he might just focus... Oh, he's not going to focus down on LRK. He wants the Landy to counter. Interesting. If I counter, though, if I counter at all, it's going to be really good, because I can just rip an S3 right into his team. Instead, he's going to go ahead and provoke the Ravi there. Alright. Let's hope we don't dual attack. Alright, there we go. Very good. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay here. His C. Lilius should have, yep, S3 and everything back, but Landy does have her S3 ready to go too. Okay, he's gonna hit the LRK, that's fine. Still no counter shenanigans, which I'm a little thankful for right now. If Landy did counter here, I think we'd be in very big trouble. But APOC Ravi getting control for 2 turns, that's what really hurts actually. So he's gonna try and take down the LRK. Oh, that's really bad for me actually, right there. That's it, that's the turning point of the match. Here comes the APOC Ravi. Or sorry, here comes the Lionheart Sirmia. APOC, ooh. Okay, Landy didn't get crit there, that's fine. He's gonna turn cycle out of his defense buff too. No crit there. Okay, so we do get to S3. Now, unfortunately, we don't cleanse ourselves. She'd be way too broken if she did cleanse herself. So this isn't gonna kill, I don't think, but he doesn't have damage mitigation. Oh, look at that damage! Very, very nice. Can we get a counter? Oh, very nice. Now, yes, Lionheart does proc here. But if we can just, oh, he's not going to do it. I want him to attack so we can counter. If we can get some salvos in there, it would be really good. But nope, very smart play. He's just going to hold on to his skills, not going to S1 or anything. And down goes my Landy. It's just APOC left, which is unfortunate. Oh, and she's gonna get taken out too. So Lionheart Cermia soloing. It's quite unfortunate, but look at his team, right? His team is full of pretty good generic units, and I think he played that quite well. Something like Mediator Cowrick with C. Lilius and everything. I think my opponent did everything that correctly in that match. Focusing on Alethi too, that was just unfortunate. Yeah. Was gonna nuke that Lionheart, but unfortunately got taken down a little too soon. If I had more HP on my build, it'd probably be better. But unfortunately I don't have the artifact imprinted up like I probably should. Okay, Pirate Captain Flamban, that's very interesting. Let's go for first pick. I really despise having first pick because it's a little boring. I can only really pick a handful of units because I don't open up really fast. I don't go for things like C. Lilius because I get punished usually if I do that. My C. Lilius is too slow to be a very consistent opener, so if someone outspeeds me, I die. But she's also just not great for me because I get punished by a lot of other units that I don't have answers for very easily. So let's see, Landy and Lua getting picked out. That's a new combo. I haven't really seen that yet, but with Lua, we can go for... Ooh, what do we use into Lua here? Do we go for Fire Lilius? I think so. We go Fire Lilius into Lua. She's also a decent sub DPS along with LRK, so that's fine. What else can we do here? I think we can go for a... I want to say Lethe, but I also don't. Hand Guy is pretty bad into Lua, so I also don't want to go for that. DJB maybe. That's very iffy though. Maybe we'll go APOC Ravi. APOC Ravi shouldn't really care too much about what's going on here. She's a pretty safe pick for when I don't really know what to do. Alright, let's see. We got Alencia. You know what? This is okay. We could... Okay, yeah, this is fine. We could ban Lua here. That's alright. I could actually go for Ilanov. Ilanov seems like a decent pick. Ilanov seems like a decent pick. Do we want to go injury into this team? Yeah, why not? Let's go Ilanov and let's go DDR. It's a DDR shenanigans team. Let's do it. Alright, with this team, I think I can just ban Landy. I didn't overcommit to fighting Landy. I think I could ban her. I know Lionheart would have been good too into Alencia Landy. But I'm a little scared that Alencia's gonna defense breaker and then we're just gonna die. Or same with Lua, right? Lua can just defense breaker and then we're gonna die. So with this, he can't really pick Ed, because Ed's not good into the first 4 units at all. Only into DDR. He's gonna go for Solitaria instead. That's fine. I think we can ban Solitaria. I think we're still fine. I know Landy can't be slept, but we can still put a lot of venom and stuff on her, so should be okay. DDR giving everyone health. Do I want to give effectiveness? I don't need effectiveness on DDR. I'd rather give everyone HP here. I think we're good to go. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so Lua's gonna go first. She gonna, I mean, if she resets DDR, that's perfectly fine. Nope, just gonna go for an S1. That is okay. We could just S3 because Lua's pretty far back. We can try to control her with our DDR and shenanigans before she gets a turn to do anything. So let's try it. DDR has pretty good res though. He's almost 160 res. So I don't think this R-wall should be able to stun him. Alright, Landy's gonna counter. Oh, is that an injury Landy? Hang on. If it's an injury Landy, that's very interesting. Because that means she's not on counter, so we can actually attack her, and everything will be okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Injury Landy, huh? Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for an S3 though, because I do want to get the immunity up for everybody, so that we don't get debuffed on our DDR. There we go, get some Venoms there. Oh, nice. Salvo's gonna help the LRK. It's also gonna give us a nice little barrier. Alright, he can go for an S3 to try to strip. And he does hit both my fire units. Wow. That's so unfortunate. Unfortunately, though, thankfully, he actually just hits the Sea Lilia, strips that. Our Ilanov doesn't get stripped there. That's good. That injury, oh my god, look at that injury damage. That is absolutely insane. Well, let's go for her while we still can. Oh my god, we're both fighting with injury here. Let's go ahead and sleep the Lua. She's kind of annoying. Oh, she resists the sleep too. That is disgusting, isn't it? Well, let's just keep attacking this Landy. She is injury, so she can't counter. Alright, so let's get some Venom stacks on her. Okay, he's gonna go for the Ilanov. That's fine. We still have immunity. Lua can S3. I don't think she has done it yet. He's gonna try to S2 my DDR. We're gonna counter. Can we sleep her? No sleep. Wow, super unfortunate. He can still S3. Okay, Beguile and everything, that's alright. We get to reduce the cooldowns with our Lilius, which is pretty good. And that means that we can still go for another S3. That's not bad. Let's go for it. It's gonna be way too little damage because we only have 14k health on our LRK, but hey, anything is good here, right? I'll take anything. Injury Landy, first time I'm seeing it, really relying on that Elbrus to get the job done. Alright, let's go in onto this Landy. Oh, nice. We do get the extra, not the extra hit, but the animation there. Detonating a bit of the injury damage. Look at that Venom making its way through. DDR actually has his S3. He's gonna go for Salvo. Alright. Injury onto everyone here. Okay, so with Lilius, I'm still gonna keep going into Landy. It's the best bet here. Mostly because, again, she is on injury, so she can't counter. But DDR should have this now. Alencia can finish off the LRK. Oh, that dual attack mattered quite a bit. Because, look at my Lilius now. Oh my god, and the Salvo! Jesus. Okay, let's see if DDR can actually clutch this here. I don't know if we can do it. But we gotta try. Okay, detonation, very good. I'm a little scared of hitting this Landy here. Or should we hit the Alencia? I think we can lap the Alencia. We gotta do this. Boom. There we go. Alright. I think we're fine. DDR is okay. DDR is okay. We have to go for an S1 here, I think, because we are on Celestine, so the dual attack does help heal up a little bit. Alencia might be able to kill the DDR. Oh, no, he doesn't. That's good, but it finishes us off on the second hit, which really sucks, because now I think we're screwed. We gotta push her back. Now, if Lilius laps and takes the turn, we win. Oh, but we don't. If she hits us here, we lose. If she hits us here, we lose. Oh, he's gonna go for the S3. Interesting. Should have gone for the S1. 2 chances to hit. But I guess he wants the defense buff, but we can soul burn. Can we do it? Oh, I don't think we can. Oh my god. He gets a chance here. Oh, please don't tell me that he got this. Please don't tell me that he got this. Oh my god. Thankfully. Thankfully. Oh my god, Lilius. There we go. What an injury slugfest on both sides. That is absolutely disgusting. Wow, my first glimpse into an injury Landy. Definitely was not expecting that. Alright, well, I would love to do another game, but unfortunately, I actually have to go right now. I have something to do in real life, so I'm going to end the video off here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and subscribe for more Epic 7 content. And until next time, take care.